All righty. Are we good on the right over there? Christina? Greg, are we good? Okay. All righty. And alrighty, it's 1:03 and we're coming out of recess. Amanda, could you call the roll? Here.
Here.
Here. Alrighty, this is our afternoon session. We had 3 land use items on the agenda. One, the Linden rezone that's up in front of us will be taking forward to hearing. There's 2 items related to Miller Ranch that the staff has recommended continuance or withdrawal. They haven't they've been open but not heard at the Planning Commission at this time. So those are our 3 items, and I guess we'll start with the Linden rezone, and then we'll deal with the others.
Excellent.
So, Greg,
thank you, Commissioner Richardson.
I'll make a motion. We open the hearing.
Okay,
on,
that's a good thing to do.
Yeah, on Linden RZ 20-0062.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to actually open the hearing on what we're discussing. So all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We're in public hearing. Greg, the floor is yours again. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners. I'm Greg Laudenslager of Community and Development Services. Today we're taking a look at Linden, case number RZ-20-0062. This is a request for a rezone of approximately 35 acres from Agriculture A to Agriculture Residential AR, located at 1735 County Road 194, Parker. The landowner of this property is the Lyndon H. Scott Senior Family Trust. The applicant representative is Tom Maroney. The size of the property is 35 acres. This project is located 1.82 miles east of the Delbert Road and County Road 194 intersection. A pre-application meeting was held July 23rd, 2020, and a community meeting was held September 21st, 2020. Formal application was received and deemed complete on October 6th, 2020. The first referral process, 21-day referral, began October 6th and ended October 27th. The second referral period, a 14-day referral, began December 7th and ended December 21st. Planning Commission was held on March 16th of 2021 with a vote of 7-0 in favor of recommending approval to the BOCC. And today, April 14th, 2021, it's being heard by the Board of County Commissioners. This site is a 35-acre tract of land located at the southeast corner of County Road 194 and Michael Gates Drive. This property has a maximum elevation of 6,112 feet and a minimum elevation of 6,017 feet above sea level. This site has a riverine wetlands that runs from south to north through the site, and there are no mapped floodplains in the project area. There is a significant amount of riparian area on the project area that is designated as a riverine wetlands by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. There is a considerable amount of land that is suitable for building sites that will not disturb this riverine wetlands if approved. There are native ponderosa pines on the property. Native grasses typical of the high plains cover the majority of the site except for an area classified as riverine wetlands by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Notice was published in the Elbert County News on February 25th, 2021. Notice of public hearing was mailed to property owners within 1,320 feet of the property boundaries on February 27th, 2021. And a public notice sign was posted on property February 27th, 2021. Here we have a photo of the notice of public hearing sign posted on property and the notarized certification of sign posting. Here we have the affidavit of publication and the notarized certification of sign posting, or excuse me, of mailing. Here's a vicinity map. You can see the site is to the southeast of Aurora Reservoir and to the northeast of the town of Parker. Here's a zoning map. The property's in this area are agricultural and residential agriculture 1. The referral process for this applications were sent to referral agents per the Elbert County regulations. The responding referral agents were the Elbert County Health and Human Services, now Elbert County Public Health. They had no objection. Arapahoe County Public Works, no objection. Arapahoe County Engineering Services, no objection. Colorado Division of Water Resources, no objection. Intermountain Rural Electric Association, no objection. Phillips 66, no objection. And New Star Energy, no objection. Rezone criteria, Article 3C4 of the Elbert County Zoning Regulations lists review criteria A through F for all rezone requests. These 6 criteria are as follows. A, whether the proposed rezoning conforms to and is generally consistent with the goals and policies of the Elbert County Comprehensive Plan. The proposed rezoning does comply with the goals and policies outlined in the Elbert County Comprehensive Plan. B, whether the proposed rezoning is compatible with surrounding land uses. And the land uses in the surrounding area are agricultural and single-family residential. These uses are compatible with the single-family residential use being proposed. C, whether the proposed rezoning would adversely impact the provision of public services. And this proposal will not adversely impact the provision of public services. D, whether the proposed rezoning would adversely impact the environment. And the proposal will not unreasonably impact the environment. If approved, staff recommends that the applicant site structures and driveways in a manner that does not disturb areas of the site that are identified as wetlands by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. E, whether the proposed rezoning would create unreasonable traffic congestion or burden the existing road system without improvements. And the proposal will not create an unreasonable increase in the amount of automobiles that travel along County Road 194 or Michael Gates Drive on a daily basis. F, whether the proposed rezoning will not otherwise be detrimental to the health, safety, or welfare of present or future inhabitants of Elbert County. And this proposal will not unreasonably be detrimental to the health, safety, or welfare of the present or future inhabitants of Elbert County. In consideration of the staff findings above, and as we understand it, that there are no objections from other governing bodies, the recommendation of Community and Development Services and the Planning Commission is to recommend approval of Linden RZ-20-0062 to the Board of County Commissioners, subject to the following conditions. 1, the applicant will be required to remove public hearing signs within 7 days of a decision by the Board of County Commissioners. 2, the rezone shall not become effective until all fees are paid, conditions of approval are met, and the rezone exhibit is recorded. 3, recordation of all appropriate documentation is to occur within 180 days of the Board of County Commissioners' approval. 4, Division of Water Resources provides a referral comment indicating that the referee ruling, case number 2020-CW3091, filed February 3rd, 2021, confirms that adequate water can be provided without causing injury. 5, Arapahoe County Engineering Services provides referral comment indicating that they have reviewed the traffic impact study and are satisfied with the findings. And 6, Arapahoe County Engineering Services provides referral comment indicating that they have reviewed the Phase 1 drainage report and are satisfied with the findings. Thank you.
Any questions for staff? Okay. Mr. Maroney. I don't think so.
Hello. Good afternoon, Commissioners. Tom Maroney, P.O. Box 902, Elizabeth, Colorado. I don't have anything else to add. It's pretty straightforward. I do have an issue with conditions of approval 5 and number 6. Arapahoe County, on their initial response, wanted a drainage study and a traffic report, which we supplied to them within 2 weeks. This was over 4 months ago, okay? It was sent back to them. Cost my client $7,000, and they won't respond. If they don't respond within 14 days, it should be deemed that they don't have an objection. I mean, we're just dragging this on. They have not responded in 4 months. We've done everything they have. The engineering for the drainage states there's no impact on any drainage. In the traffic, there's no impact on traffic. So we might not get an answer from Arapahoe County for another 3 months. I got to get this thing done. That's the problem I got. I mean, they've had months. Greg, is this correct?
Yes, they've been referred multiple times.
And they just won't get back to us. I don't think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm fine. I'll answer any questions.
Any questions or comments?
So they haven't reviewed it yet and approved it or done anything?
They've had it, like I said, they've had it for 3 or 4 months, okay? They sent that, when we put it in, they came back, they said they wanted drainage and traffic. We did that within 2 weeks. Cost my client $7,000, sent it back to Arapahoe County. Staff has tried to get a hold of them numerous times, and they just are like,
Just clarifying.
Yeah.
Right.
And I guess that would be my question for Greg. So they've had more than 14 days with the material and they haven't responded.
And multiple calls and
Yeah,
emails.
so-
Yep.
Under our
They've had
our
plenty of opportunity.
regulations, that's deemed approved if they haven't responded in any other way. So,
Correct.
okay. Because prior to that, my question was why were we having a hearing when we're still waiting on referral? But now I know. Okay. So
that's all I have. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Okay. I guess I would ask if there's any public comment. Seeing none, we'll close public comment. I would entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the Linden rezone RZ 20-0062 and delete conditions 5 and 6.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the Linden rezone as presented with conditions 1 through 4 only. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. I would, thank you. Would accept a motion to close public hearing on this item.
I'll make a motion, we close public hearing on Linden RZ-20-0062.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to close public hearing on this item. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Okay, this hearing is closed. Alrighty. Is there anybody representing Miller at this hearing?
CJ would like us to give him a call over the conference line here.
Okay. All right. We'll take a recess while you get that set up.
This is CJ.
Hey, CJ, this is Greg.
Yeah. Hey,
You're
Greg.
here with the BOCC. We're in a recess right now.
Okay.
Stand by. We'll be here in a second.
looks like have all returned. CJ, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you, Chris.
Okay, thanks. So the next matters we have before us were the filings for the second and third plat of phase of Miller Ranches. I know that it was opened and continued to the 4th of May at Planning Commission. I guess at this point, and I know there's been some other discussions going on between staff and either yourself and the attorneys involved on this one. So are you looking to, we can certainly open and continue to, the second meeting in May, that if there's a hearing in the Planning Commission, that will at least give us some time before it comes to us. Is that what you were looking for today, or?
Well, yeah, I'm not totally sure at this point what the exact time frame is that it's going to take for us to get everything back in order. We are meeting with staff next Thursday on the 29th, or on the 29th, 2 Thursdays from now. No, it's probably not staff's opinion, but if possible, I know you guys don't like to continue things twice, but if possible, I'd like to go ahead and continue the BOCC to another date, maybe the last date in May, so that by then we'll have an understanding as to how long it's going to take to get everything back in order. If by chance we have everything ready by then, great. We'll have had the Planning Commission hearing, but if we haven't, we'll know how long it's going to take, and we can make a more educated guess as to when we'll be ready. I just don't know. We have some of the stuff that Bart has asked for already, and we're just trying to figure out how much of it is usable and how quickly that becomes effective or becomes accepted is a little bit of an unknown right now. So if you're open to that, I'd ask for a continuation to maybe the last hearing date in May.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Those are really kind of the two options. We either don't open and expire and re-notice at some point, but we can certainly push it to a date certain of the second meeting in May, and then we'll go from there based on what we know is happening, if that works for you guys.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
Yeah, and I think, what was that date? Yeah, if you can confirm, I think would be May 26th, yeah. So with that, I'd entertain a motion to open and continue this hearing until a date time certain of May 26th at 1 p.m.
I'll make a motion, we open Miller Ranch filing to FP-20-0052 and continue until May 26th at 1 p.m.
Second.
Yeah, we have a motion and a second to open the hearing on filing 2 to the date time certain of May 26th at 1 p.m. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries, and I guess a similar motion for filing 3.
I'll make a motion, we close Miller filing to FP-20-0052.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to close the hearing on filing 2 at this time. And now I guess a motion for open and continue 3.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye, okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'll make a motion, we open Miller filing 3, FP-20-0053, and continue until date and time certain of May 26th at 1 p.m.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to open and continue filing 3 to May 26th at 1 p.m. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries, and then a motion to close.
And I'll make a motion, we close Miller Ranch filing 3, FP-20-0053.
Second.
All righty, okay. Does that take care of your needs for today, CJ?
Yes, thank
All
you,
righty.
guys.
Appreciate that. Do we have any other business before us? Seeing none, I'd accept a motion to adjourn.
I move we adjourn.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you.